We are doing a day trip from Santa Clarita, California to Santa Barbara, California. As you can see over here over my shoulder there, we've already made it. We're gonna take you through the whole trip, all of the stats, the energy consumed, and the charging, which is pretty amazing. We did not know about this when we showed up. This is so incredible. More on what you are seeing here in a few minutes. Our road trip from Los Angeles to Santa Barbara. Stick around. All right, before we begin the trip, I wanted to show you that I did a full, complete, and utterly, ridiculously 100% charge. I don't really do that very often. It's because, I don't know, supposedly you want to recalibrate the battery and show it what the top end of the battery is once in a while. I haven't done that in probably 6 months or longer. So before this trip, I just wanted to top it off, get it up to 100% right there. And as you can see, on a 2019 Tesla Model 3 SR Plus, that equals 199 miles. Am I concerned? Absolutely not. Car still gets me everywhere I need to go. I really don't concern myself with the amount of miles 100% brings me. So I just want to let you know that trying to recalibrate, I'm not so sure I buy into that whole thing, but there you go. I might as well. It doesn't hurt. I haven't done it in a while, so there you go. Taking a look at the trip, we are going from northern LA County all the way to Santa Barbara, which is not too far, actually. It's 76 miles. And we are heading to a place called Mizza. It's on State Street. It's one of our favorite restaurants of all time. And we are parking in one of the downtown lots that has a ton of level 2 charging from ChargePoint. So that way we can top off our battery, even though it says we should be okay. So that's what our trip looks like there. 1 hour, 22 minutes, 76 miles. And where did I see... Yeah, it's at the bottom of this one. Let's go here. So technically, we can make the entire trip, round trip, going from Santa Clarita, California to Santa Barbara and back with a 21% state of arrival back here at home. But we like to, you know, just top it off a little bit downtown there and do the level 2 charging. So I just want to let you know we've got the trips in the counter here. Santa Barbara day. It's reset. Everything's zeroed out. Let's take a look at one more thing, and that is, gosh, energy. Let's take a look at what the trip projection looks like. We haven't gone anywhere yet, so that's what we're looking at, zeroed out all the way around. So we'll take a look at what it looks like once we arrive in Santa Barbara, and then the entire round trip back here at home. There you go. That's our day trip, and let's head out. Let's go see some beach in downtown Santa Barbara and have some good food. On our little day trip to Santa Barbara to have a little lunch in on State Street at a place called Mizza. Highly recommend if you're in the area. Amazing food, but that's not what I'm doing this clip about. We're going to throw this thing on full self-drive. This is on 12.4 right now, waiting on 12.5, which is supposedly the zero nag or less nag version. But after we get through this turn, I'm going to throw it on, and you're going to see exactly how it engages. The new thing for me, anyway, that I've noticed is it goes full screen. So here we go. There it goes. So we are now on full self-drive, 12.4 change. I don't know, 12.4.3 or something like that. Anyway, we're going to let it drive here. Attention monitoring unavailable. Sunglasses up, so it knows I have sunglasses on. So I'll take those off. Supposedly that's also new in 12.5, that it does not care about sunglasses. So I'm not sure how it's going to do all that. It just gave me a heads up or a nag. So I went ahead and tugged the wheel. And we're just on the 126 from Santa Clarita, California on the way to the coast. And then eventually up the coast to, oh, it just went active because I took my sunglasses off. You can see that there. Up the coast to Santa Barbara and State Street and lunch and all that stuff. So have a look at, please pay attention to the road. Sorry, I'm doing a video here. There should be a YouTuber mode, I think. I think that would be helpful. YouTuber mode. Anyway, full self-drive, there it is. Here, go for a few seconds and enjoy. right, for those that are new to full self-driving, I wanted to show you a feature that you may not know about. It's obvious to those that have been using it, but you can actually control the turn signal and it'll do everything for you. So go ahead and show the screen there. Here we go. I'm putting on the right turn signal. And as you can see, it's doing everything for you. So you can still kind of run the show a little bit if you want to get over a lane or move back and forth in lanes. You still have control over what the car is doing and when it's doing it if you want to do that. Hey, so one thing I noticed with the full self-drive is it definitely does need your sunglasses off at the moment, so I'm not exactly sure how they're going to do away with that in the next version. But once your sunglasses are off and you actually are paying attention fully to the road, the nags do seem to be decreased by a lot. Like I just did a whole stretch of, I don't know, 5-10 miles without a nag. So watch, it comes up during the video. But it's definitely smoother. It's definitely better than the last few versions. So it's kind of relaxing, actually. The problem is, you know, when you're having full self-drive do the driving, you're kind of blind because you can't have your sunglasses on. We have found the ocean. It never gets old living in California. It's just amazing view after amazing view. And we don't get to see the ocean too often based on where we live in northern Los Angeles County, but it's pretty awesome. Can't wait to breathe in the first ocean air breath. Not too far away, about 28 minutes or 25 miles away. We should arrive with 55% state of charge. And we're just hugging the coastline so far right here, as you can see. All right, we're heading into Santa Barbara city parking. There is lots of city parking around the area. Just check the PlugShare app. There's plenty of EV charging throughout the area. We like this particular one because there's a bunch of ChargePoint charging. Now, last time we were here, it was actually closed. The roof was closed, and we don't know why. And hopefully this time, as you can tell, this parking lot does not get used much. This is a Sunday heading into lunchtime, so hopefully we can get up on the roof and do some charging.
One's on the first floor, looks open, so we can just go there.
Oh, really? Are you sure?
It looked like they were open.
Because that's shade.
Oh, it's not that hot up here. Oh, it's open.
All
right.
It's solar. Yeah.
Oh, it's solar shaded up
Oh,
here. This is totally new.
that's why it was closed.
Wow.
So this is awesome. This used to be fully in the sun, and we were wondering why it was closed. This is incredible.
God, this is amazing.
So kind of glad we came up here to check it out. This is awesome.
I would take some of those over there because these are still in the sun.
Yeah, but those are closed for some reason. This is really incredible.
Not the one down. Those aren't closed.
So
Wow.
kind of happy that we checked this out, because I mean, look at this rooftop. It is so full of charging, and now it's so full of solar and shade, and this is great. So let's see if we can take this end spot here and see if we can get
Wow.
charging. Wow, glad we checked this out. Still can't see the lines. Yeah, I think I'm in a spot now. I'm gonna go a little bit this way because there's cones. All right, we're gonna hop out and get charging here. Check this out. So, I mean, there is just charging across the entire top floor here. And now, the reason we were thinking of going downstairs was for shade. This is completely covered, probably powering the entire thing. Lots and lots of charging. And they're all done by ChargePoint. So let's see if we can get this thing going.
We need a card.
I do need a card. All right, we booped our card. It's authorizing. I don't know if you can see that. The sun's kind of in the way. As soon as it's ready, it will unlock the handle for you. In case this is the first time you're using ChargePoint. Still authorizing. And it unlocked the handle. You gotta push the button. That's what it looks like. That's what this adapter is for. If you got one new and you're wondering what this adapter is for, this is exactly why you have it. So you pop that on the end there, make sure it snaps into place. And I like the cable management there, so that's pretty cool. So there we go, we pop it into place. Hopefully we're charging. It's already green. So there you go, rooftop charging from Santa Barbara. Now with a solar canopy with shade. And pretty amazing view, actually, if you look over the roof here. I mean, look at this. This is why you come to Santa Barbara, just to check out the views. The weather is amazing. So very cool. Okay, so the stats for the first part of our trip here, you got the Santa Barbara day right there. 78 miles, 18 kilowatt hours used, and 237 watt hours per mile. Not too bad, actually. Let's take a look at the this one. We've got 88.8 miles consumed, 14.9 miles more than the trip projection. That's kind of interesting. Driving used 14.1 miles more than expected. So we've got 6.8 miles per hour wind caused part of the problem. Temperature cabin was pretty cool, so that used up 2.3 miles. And I guess I didn't stay below 70, would have saved another couple of miles there. So kind of interesting stats here on this little day trip to Santa Barbara. And we'll do the return trip as well. If you're looking for a great dessert, little ice cream, McConnell's right there in Santa Barbara is hands down the best ice cream. So good. We're gonna opt for Anderson's for dessert today, which is up the street. It's actually next to Meatza.
Yeah, I was like, I'm
Heading back to the car, and as my kids call this, the staircase of doom. Going up to the parking lot and the roof with the solar and the charging, and oh my. Good lunch, good dessert. Okay, made it up the staircase of doom. And here, I did some research. This is a 425 kilowatt installation. This was already an impressive rooftop for charging. And now, it's pretty amazing for charging, shade, solar. It's pretty awesome. And we got somebody next to us there. Got a Bolt over there charging. Not sure what's next to it there. They got the lift up. But this is pretty awesome. And like I said earlier, the views aren't too bad either. This is really how all installations should eventually be. Because with all this surface area and all this sunshine, might as well put it to use. The article I read said it was powering obviously the parking lot, the library next door, government buildings, and obviously the charging. So, all right, we're gonna go unplug and be on our way. Looks like we're already unplugging. Let's see what we got here. So we charged for a couple hours, and it looks like it's going to be $4.90. That's not too bad. 13.25 kilowatt hours. 2 hours, 36 minutes, and 31 seconds. So not too bad there. While we were, you know, having lunch and enjoying Santa Barbara. That's not too bad at all. And it's only like a couple bucks to pay for parking here. So all in all, it's under $10, probably under $8. So this is a RAV4 Prime, I believe. Yep, RAV4 Prime charging. This is us, and a couple over there. So very cool installation. I'm really glad to see that they upgraded with the solar roofs and giving us some shade. All right, there you go. We are done charging and on our way. Oh, real quick, probably should show you this. We are at 83% or 165 miles on that charge. I showed you the receipt as to how much we paid and all that stuff, but pretty cool, pretty cheap. And here we go. Okay, it was $6 for parking, and like earlier I said, it was it $4.90 for charging? Not too bad. Real quick, we're a few miles away from the parking structure. Forgot to do this for you. This is our estimate to get back. 4:03 p.m. at home, although I think we're gonna stop at the beach. But hour 41 minutes, 74-mile trip, and 41% state of charge on arrival. But that could change because, like I said, we've got some traffic here, and we're gonna at least stop at the beach and have a little fun. I couldn't find any parking along the beach, and the parking we did find, we've got a railroad track in the way. Don't exactly want to cross that, so we're just taking in the view, a little fresh air, and then we'll be on our way. All right, a quick wrap up here of our trip. This is the second leg of the trip in terms of the stats anyway, 96.2 miles consumed. But we could have saved 11.9 miles because of various things like, looks like driving and climate, battery conditioning. Nope, that's a zero, elevation changes, and everything else. I like how specific they are. 7.7 miles per hour of wind accounted for 2 miles. And 72 degrees Fahrenheit was the cabin temperature. Would have saved 4 miles. I would rather be more comfortable. Taking a look at the trip planner itself, the entire trip for the day is 156 miles total, 38 kilowatt hours used, and 246 watt hours per mile. One of the software updates wiped out my since brand new trip counter thing, so unfortunately I don't have that, but you can see other ones. Another trip here, which is a lot of miles. Whoops, 20,000, almost 21,000 miles is 241 watt hours per mile. So it's doing, you know, pretty much what it's been. That's pretty efficient. That's not too bad. Wasn't too hot of a day. Wasn't too cold at the beach. So there you go. We haven't done a road trip in a while, so I figured, you know what, why not do a day trip? Most people, this is kind of what they do. Longer road trips are kind of once in a while, but these day trips are kind of what people do more often than not, outside of their, you know, day-to-day commuting, going to work, that sort of thing. Charging in the garage, going to work, coming home at night, charging in the garage. You know, we used a public charger on the other end of this particular road trip. So yes, it's a shorter trip. Yes, it's pretty easy if you know what you're doing, but those that are new to Teslas, this is how we do things. It's actually not too bad. One thing I want to note, we do have a longer Tesla road trip in the works. It's going to feature our Tesla Model Y Performance, so look out for that. Thank you so much for watching another Tesla Tips and Trips video. Don't forget to hit the like button on this video. It means the world to us, as well as hit that subscribe button. Almost 12,000 subscribers now. We're in the 11,000 range. Thank you so much if you've already subscribed to the channel, and if you haven't, just go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It'll put a smile on our face and means the world to the channel. We'll catch you in the next video. Thanks again.